Honestly, I've bounced around my entire life. So my family situation, they are very dysfunctional. Most times I would honestly just avoid it. I would avoid coming home, so when I actually became homeless, it wasn't so much different from avoiding the house anyways.
I was adopted when I was 8. I thought that the family that I was adopted to was going to work out, and it didn't. I felt, I guess, abandoned. It hurts almost physically when you feel abandoned, literally. I ran away from the therapeutic foster care system, so I slept on the streets for a few months.
It started when I was really young, probably, I want to say maybe 6. I was being sexually abused at home by my brother. He would hide in different places in the house and wait for me, and he would be masturbating. He would grope me. He would tackle me. He would say, "I'm gonna rape you." It was just awful. It was awful. And I was just kind of dying inside.
My child's father. Arguments turned really violent. He, at one point, just picked up a bedpost and started hitting me with it. Eventually, he got me down on the ground and took one good blow to my face. I don't know why I had the idea to go to the relatives. It just seemed like the safest place for me to go. And I'm carrying a car seat with my newborn child. And I make my way up the stairs, and it wasn't until then when I had finally felt safe that my body had finally given out on me.
It really was a passionate moment for the entire staff. We came together and we spoke about it because we wanted to do something to make a difference in her life. I could definitely relate to some of the challenges that Free was enduring.
It's just so nice to feel like somebody actually cares. She didn't just, oh wow, or whatever. It's just, you could see the pain and distress that she felt for me in that moment.
I went to On-Ramp. They use a lot of their system. I was able to get the GED.
Wyatt is exceptional. Wyatt is, well, I call him a genius. He's the smartest kid I have ever met at the On-Ramp. I sat with him for GED tutoring, I think maybe 2 or 3 sessions, and it was obvious he was just ready to take the test on his own.
If I didn't have that support, I probably would just, I don't know, be at the men's shelter, sleeping on the mat, crying myself to sleep or something.
You know, after a session with one of these clients, I feel good because I feel like maybe I've made a difference.
It was the first time that I felt relaxed. There were maybe 10 of us girls in one room, and it was still preferable to being at home. I was able to do my homework. I had never really been able to do that without fear of knowing what was going to be around the next corner. It was a really good experience for me.
The passion that I have for each young adult that walked through that door is that I am in a non-judgmental zone. I meet them exactly where they are, and I want what's best for them.
All right, let's put on the belts.
Okay.
And then make sure the mirrors and your seat are completely comfortable. Now, let's back up, and I want to go that way.
I do this driver's ed workshop every Wednesday at the relatives.
I believe that's how Wyatt and I came into contact with each other. We got to know each other, and I think we were able to build up a level of trust.
It's important to trust people because when you trust others, it slowly makes you want to improve yourself.
Seeing you and some of the others coming out of the DMV, they passed the test. They don't even touch the ground. I see that, and I'm like, that's why I'm doing it.
I work at Flower Child. I really like working there because I get to spread positivity. I am thankful just honestly to be alive. With everything that I had went through, there's a lot of times where I just honestly, it could have just one wrong move, it could have went completely differently. I could not be here to this day, or even when I had my child, she could be in the system somewhere. So I'm grateful to be housed and to actually have people who love and support and care for me in my life now.
I'm so grateful. I don't know what I would have done without them because I was at a breaking point at that time. There are people out there, really, really good and dedicated people who will help you if you are in a crisis. I would say that I am so grateful that the relatives exist, and I can't begin to express how crucial the need for them is. They serve the youth in our city, and they need that. When there's no other support and there's no other place for them to go, the relatives is there.